Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2024 Volvo C40 Recharge Twin. So let's check it out. Alright, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Volvo Cars Central Coast, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. And if you are after a C40 or any of the Volvo range, go and see them and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. And if these are the sort of videos you do like or enjoy watching, please consider subscribing. So at the front here, the signature Volvo badge there. You've even got a front camera, as it's got 360 cameras. Again, the electric cars don't need a lot of any air intake. So you've got a small little bit just there and a little bit down the bottom there. Now you do have your LED daytime running lights and headlights, as well as your driving lights and parking sensors there as well. So what are your thoughts on the C40? Have you got one of these yet? Have you got one on order? Or have you got something slightly different? So the wheels on the C40 are 20-inch wheels, and just look at them. They've got a fan blade design, silver and piano black. And I think if you stand back, they actually suit the car really, really nicely. Now you've got the plastic surrounds over the guards there, and that continues on at the bottom. You've got black mirrors, you've got a black moonroof there, which we'll have a look at when we jump in. Now, round the back here, so the wheels on the C40 are 20-inch wheels, and they've got like a fan blade design to them, silver and piano black. I think they actually suit the car really, really nicely. You've got black mirrors, you've got a black roof there, moonroof, which we'll have a look at a little bit later on. Now, coming around to the back, I actually quite like the coupe or coupe shape, depending on where you're living and how you say it. But I think it's sort of got a really nice sort of touch to it, a four-door coupe. You don't see a lot of those sort of vehicles, and I think they stand out a bit, and I think they're pretty cool. So you've got Volvo written at the back there, you've got C40, and you've got Twin Recharge. And have a look at these wraparound tail lights. And they go all the way up to the top as well. And then you've got a little spoiler up the top there too, as well as a little spoiler on the back deck there as well. All right, let's go and have a look inside. So inside the C40, and first impressions is very, very stylish. I love the leather and fabric trim seats. I love the pattern they've put on the dash there, and that continues on and around to the door trims. You've got the Harman Kardon sound system. You've got piano black around the media center, and also the gear selector there. And also these vents, very, very funky and very cool. I think they're pretty unique. I really like that. So to the right of the steering wheel, you do have a boot open and close button there. The steering wheel, chunky but nice to hold. You have your cruise control buttons on the left and your audio controls on the right. And I love the chrome trim around there, and you've got the signature Volvo badge there as well. Behind there, you do have your headlight and indicator stalk on the left, and it's got auto headlights, and you've got your wiper stalk on the right. Now on the dashboard, you do have analog and digital speedometer there. On the right hand side, you've got what gear you're in, and at the bottom you do have your range as well. Now in the middle, you do have a blank screen, or you can have the mapping there, and the mapping does move as you move through the streets. So we'll come over to the media screen. Now, I don't mind Volvo's media screens. They're actually not too bad. Now we're just in the home screen now. We'll just go into the menu there. So you do have mapping, so Google Maps, and again, it's updated very, very fast, or you can use your phone. You do have the ability to go on YouTube, so you can watch things like AG Automotive. Now you do have radio there. You've got FM and digital radio stations there. You do have Bluetooth for a phone, and you've also got Apple CarPlay, but you don't get Android Auto. You've also got a car status, so it gives you things like your tyre pressure monitoring and when your next services are due, which is really nice to know. And you've got things like the owner's manual and the Play Store. You can download various things to the car if you wish. Now you do have a camera button next to the menu button, and I'll just push that there, and it's 360 cameras, so you can go to the front one there. And you know what? It actually is reasonably clear. You go to the side, and you know what? Even the side's pretty clear. I'm pretty impressed with that. And we'll go to the back, and yeah, that's nice and clear as well. So really, really good. And you've got your parking sensors and your auto brake there as well. Now you do have dual zone climate control, and again, it's all powered via the screen and very easy to use. You've also got seat heaters for the driver and passenger, and also a heated steering wheel as well. Now you've also got some settings there, a whole heap of different settings from driving to charging, things like that. And then down the bottom here, that's to go to the home screen. So if you're in the menu there, you can just go into the home screen there, very, very easy. And then you'll have a few shortcuts on the home screen there. Now further down, you do have a volume knob, like I said, my favourite. You've also got your hazard button, you've got your demisters, and you can go up and down tracks should you wish. Now further below that, you do have a 12 volt plug, and you've also got two USBs there. You've got a wireless phone charger. I like that. I like how the phone sits in and under the sort of dash there, which is out of the way. So you've got more space for other things that you need. Now you do have a little space in here. It sort of looks like it may have been once upon a time an ashtray, but you can keep something small in there, maybe some mints or something. And you do have two cup holders and the gear selector there. And then further back, you do have a little storage compartment or cubby hole there. And then the armrest, you know what, it's on the harder side, I will be honest. And if we have a look inside there, you've got a reasonable amount of space there too. And the seats, like I said, leather and fabric. Fabric on the outside, leather on the inside, and I think it looks quite stylish and quite nice. And the glove box, you know what, not too small. Get your books in there and probably an iPad or two as well. And the moonroof, now this doesn't actually open, it's just a moonroof, but I like it how they've made it big enough so that the front and rear occupants can enjoy it as well. All right, let's go and have a look in the back. So in the back of the C40, now first impressions is, you know what, it's a little bit snug in the back for me. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters. If you have a look, my head is nearly touching the roof. Knee room, my knees are nearly touching the seat, but leg room and foot room actually is pretty good. And this seat is set up in my driving position. Now you do get two ISOFIX spots there and two behind me. If we have a look at the armrest, you know what, a little bit on the harder side there, and you get three cup holders or two cup holders, and you can put something small in the middle there should you wish. Now for the rear passengers, you do get ventilation, you get two USBs, and you do get heated seats for the outboard seats, which is really, really good. All right, let's go and have a look in the boot. So in the boot of the C40, so here we have 413 litres of boot space with the rear seats up as they are. If you fold the rear seats down, that expands to 1205 litres. Again, a fairly sizable boot that becomes. Now you do get your 3 tether points on the back there. You've got your ski port in the middle. You've got a little bit of space either side. And if I pull the carpet up, you've got heaps more space under there as well. All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. So under the bonnet of the C40 Recharge. So here we have, well, not much. There's a lot of plastics. You've got a storage compartment in the front here, and you can see currently got the charging cable in there. So under all the plastics, you do get twin electric motors, and they are powered by a 78 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery that produces 300 kilowatts of power and 660 Newton meters of torque, which is pretty awesome. Now that's mated to a single speed automatic driving all 4 wheels. Now Volvo claims the range on the C40 Recharge Twin is around about 420 kilometers, which isn't too bad. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, so driving the Volvo C40. And vision out the front is really good straight ahead and towards the passenger side. Rear vision is not that great because it's got a slanted or a coupe or coupe style rear end. You get a bit of wide vision, but you don't get much in the way of depth. But you do have your 360 cameras and parking sensors to aid in that. Vision out the side, you know, pretty good all the way, and the mirrors are big enough and wide enough, and they have a good field of vision out of them. So I'm just going to see how the C40 handles on the bumps. Look, I'll be honest, it's soaking them up reasonably well. Obviously the really big ones you notice, but yeah, most of them, it soaks them up, which is really good. Now, steering, yeah, pretty easy steering. There's another corner coming up here, so we'll try again. Yeah, really nice. There is 2 steering settings. You can have normal or harder. So what's the acceleration like from the C40? Well, let's find out. Wow. The twin motors definitely get it going. I think it does 0 to 100 in something like 4.5 seconds or something. So very, very quick. It gets up to speed really quickly, and it's very grippy as well. And even if we're doing, say, 60 kilometers and you go to put your foot down, wow, it just pulls like a train. It really, really does, guys. Very, very impressed. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right, thanks, guys.